My boyfriend, 24 male, lied to me, 23 female, about running a marathon.
Why?
I'm not entirely sure if I'm overreacting about this, but a few weeks ago, my boyfriend allegedly completed a full marathon in a very impressive time, sub 4. Since we met 6 months ago, we have discussed this regularly. I have watched him train, helped him fundraise, and supported him emotionally up until the big day. On the day of, I wasn't able to watch him in person due to reasons out of my control. So instead, I asked him for his bib number so I would be able to track online, and my parents went to support him in person. On the day, I logged on to track him to see how he was getting on about an hour into the race, only to discover that his name had not been registered. Initially, I thought that this was because he was potentially registered under the name of the charity he was running for, and instead, I decided to track him via Find My iPhone. As he went through, I continued to send screenshots to my parents of his location so they would know roughly when to expect him. I continued to check every half an hour and eventually noticed that about 2/3 of the way into the route, he had stopped at the HQ of the charity he was running for. His location remained there for 45 minutes. He then sent me a photo of him with a medal, claiming he had just completed the marathon. I called my parents to say he had finished and asked them if they had seen him cross the finish line where they were standing, and they said no. At the same time, I messaged boyfriend to ask if he had seen them, and he claimed they had been so busy that he hadn't noticed and to just tell my mom and dad to go home. At this stage, I started to wonder if potentially he had pulled out of the marathon halfway through and didn't want to talk about it just yet. After some further investigation, I now know that he did not run the full marathon. Instead, he ran with a 5-person relay group who each did a fifth of the route. I have not confronted him about this yet, but I have been really distressed by how blatant of a lie this is. He continues to claim that he completed the full 26.2 miles, and I keep thinking back to how he lied to my parents and friends' faces, most of whom donated towards him running a marathon. This isn't the first time he has lied to me. Typically, they have been small white lies about insignificant things, but this feels huge. It's been weeks and I still haven't yet brought up the fact that I know that he lied, mainly because I know he will likely just double down. I can't help but wonder if he's lying about this. What else could he be going on? I feel utterly betrayed and I don't know how to deal with this situation. Is it worth continuing a relationship with someone who can clearly lie so easily?
Why lie about that? Why make people believe that you're doing the full marathon? Be honest. No one cares. Everyone will still be like, that's cool, dude. Like, I'd still be impressed. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you're running probably what, 5K with 5 guys? Whatever it is.
A lot.
Yeah, you're still doing a decent amount. Like, you're raising it presumably for a good cause. If you're willing to lie about something like this that is like so petty and like dumb, what else would you be willing to lie about? And if this is a repeated pattern, then yeah, I definitely wouldn't trust that person.